Hey, what's up, everyone? It's your boy Maps from itsmaps.com. It's Maps Blogspot. It's Maps Facebook. It's Maps YouTube channel. It's Maps Twitter. I'm back again with another video here. Blue Mitzi team, please guys check out that ebook, the Come Up compilation ebook. There's a link on the bottom of this video on the side. This video here is part of the same series, Understanding Your Credit Report. And this video is actually I'm going to be explaining to you guys what's the importance of having a high credit score. I actually had that question asked to me the other day, which I felt was kind of, I thought most people would know what's the importance, but then again, there's a lot of people out there that actually don't really use credit that much and do everything with cash. So I figured I'd probably just do this video to kind of tell people what's the importance of having a high credit score. More than likely, sometime throughout your life, you're gonna end up somehow or some way having to get a credit report pulled, and whether it be having to buy a house, buy an automobile, whether it be get a credit card, whether it be to rent a house, or even if you've somehow bypassed all of that, having to rent a car, one of these days somewhere or the other somehow. You're gonna need a credit score, a credit report to be ran. So you're gonna need a credit score to be shown, because sometimes a lot of these places depend on what kind of credit score you have to determine their decision on if they're either gonna lend you money or let you let you rent their apartment or let you rent their vehicle. So the importance of having a high credit score pretty much has to do with a couple of different things. First thing is that, and probably one of the most important things, is interest rate. Having a high credit score would help you out throughout your years to cut down on your interest rates. Pretty much someone with a 600 credit score, maybe 500 or something, compared to a guy that has a 760 credit score and has maintained a great credit history for a few years, and the other guy with maybe a 600 credit score, hasn't really maintained a great credit score. Say they go to buy a vehicle. Now, the guy going to buy the vehicle that has a 760 credit score, more than likely and for sure, his interest rate is going to be very, very low. On top of that, this guy may be able to either have a very low down payment or may not even have to put a down payment at all. Now, on the other hand, the guy that has a 600 or below credit score, when he goes to get that vehicle, number one, he may not even be able to get that vehicle because it may look like he may not know how to, maintain the credit or the amount of money that they're going to give him for a specific vehicle. He may not even be able to get that vehicle. On top of that, not only will he be paying a higher interest rate than the guy with the 760 credit score, but this guy would also possibly have to put down a very high down payment. Same scenario for two different people buying a house, getting a mortgage. It's the difference between paying an extra $60,000 to $120,000 overall, and the difference between only paying maybe 30 or 40 or 20 grand overall. So that's one of the big reasons why you would want to have a great credit score, a high credit score. Same thing with renting a house, or maybe even getting a job nowadays. A lot of jobs are looking at credit scores, and depending on how your credit scores are, you're not being hired if that score is too low, or if there's debts that you owe. So that's one of the reasons why you may want to have a high credit score, because it may determine your approval on certain credit cards. With a high credit score, certain credit cards that you're going to get are going to have very low interest rates, versus a guy, with a bad credit score. He go to get a credit card, he may get approved, but his interest rate may be 20-something or 30-something %, versus a guy with a 750 credit score. He may go to get an American Express, and his interest rate is only, 12, 10, 11%. A guy with a 680 credit score, he may get the same American Express card, but his interest rate may be 20-something, 30-something %. So, overall, that you got to really think about that, because overall it makes monthly payments more expensive for those with less than perfect credit. With those with perfect credit, it helps you out really in the long run, and sometimes even in that present moment, especially when it has to do with down payments. So having a high credit score is very, very important. There's a lot of tips and tricks that I give in other videos of how to get how to beef up your credit score, how to get a high credit score. on how to maintain a high credit score. So take a look at those videos. Those will help you out. There's a lot more videos that come in this series. This series is called Understanding Your Credit Report. I appreciate you guys for watching the videos. It's Maps from thismaps.com. It's Maps Blogspot. It's Maps YouTube channel. It's Maps Twitter. It's Maps Tumblr. It's Maps Clothing. Blue Mitzi Team, Become a Compilation ebook. Please take a check at that. It's a very good ebook. Has a lot of great information, especially with personal credit as well. Business credit, health information, business credit information, notary information. So just take a check at that. And if you guys need any assistance, any help, you can always hit me on my blog. You can always hit me on itsmaps@gmail.com. You can also hit me at itsmaps@itsmaps.com. Or you can also hit me at on my phone number 917-889-1739. It's also on the blogs, also on the website. Appreciate you guys for checking me out. Have a good one.